Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 2. When we last left off, we had already 4 cities, Zurich, Bern, Lucerne and Basel, and we will build some more, I think 2 more cities very soon. But first, let's talk to the High Council.
Give me more soldiers, noble leader, that they may sheathe their swords in the beating hearts of our enemies!
Noble leader, there are matters other than this blunted spear point to attend to.
Okay.
Excellency, we are the most enlightened empire in the world. I salute you.
Good. I guess you want to build marketplaces, do you?
Most blessed leader, let us build marketplaces so that the peasants can barter for needed goods.
Ha!
My talents go to waste, noble leader. Let us send forth our explorers to find other nations.
I concur, Your Majesty.
Okay, so let's make her happy. Our priority number 1 for now will be to find other civilizations. Elvis, anything to say?
Wise men say that only fools run an empire without luxuries, King.
I disagree, Excellency.
I disagree, Your Excellency.
Okay then, let's start looking for other people. Ooh, and we have barbarians here as well. So, I guess because we have barbarians, we'll have to also upgrade our warriors to some better units like phalanx, for example. You can even switch the production to phalanx completely. And here, do we want to change in Bern to phalanx? Maybe. Okay. Let's do that. It will take 4 turns, no problem. And in here, phalanx, yeah, let's do that as well. Okay. We are building 3 times phalanx, that's okay. 9 and 10, and once a temple. Good. Very good. Let's hope they will not go this direction. Yep. And let's end our turn. Okay, they have retreated somewhere. Not sure where, but I don't care at the moment. With you, dear settler, we will go up somewhere over here and found a new city. And the next city could be either somewhere over here or maybe up there. I basically want to build as close to Bern as possible so that we have low waste and low corruption. Here would also not be a bad place. But let's move up the stream first. Lucerne has built a phalanx. Let's order them to fortify and start building settlers, I guess. Yep. Seems like a good idea. And we can even disband this unit. And watch carefully what happens to this box over here when we disband the warriors. You can see that 5 shields were added here, which is the half of what we paid for the production of the warriors. And maybe there is something in the Civilopedia which I can read for you. Exactly, there's an info about the disband function. When a friendly unit becomes obsolete, costs too much to maintain, or causes unhappiness amongst your population, you might want to eliminate the unit. To eliminate a unit, order it to disband by holding down the Shift key and pressing D, or by selecting Disband from the Orders menu. Once disbanded, the unit is permanently removed from the game. When a unit is disbanded inside a friendly city, just like it was in Lucerne, half of the unit's production cost in shields is added to the production of whatever unit, improvement or wonder is currently under production in the city. So whenever you want to disband anything, just do it in the city. It's much more cost effective. Okay, let's go up maybe and down with this archer. So we still haven't found anyone. That's a bit strange. We have traveled through the half of the map already and still can't see anyone. Okay, let's check our progress. Looks okay. We could potentially buy the phalanx units now. Temple costs 38 gold. That's not worth it. This will take 3 turns and we can buy it for 16 gold. Let's do it. This will take actually 2 turns, no 3 turns. But if we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shields from this warrior, it should take only 1 turn. Yep, exactly. Perfect. You can see that the icon has turned red, and if we look at the happiness analysis, you can see that the people are not happy. And if I left this unattended, this city would go into unhappiness and would stop producing anything. But fortunately we will build a phalanx during the change of turns, and they will go to content again by applying the martial law. So now we have phalanx being built, phalanx already built basically. That's fine. The happiness analysis is okay. This will be solved by itself. And we are researching writing. That's fine. And discoveries every 5 turns. That's okay. Nothing more to do. Let's end the turn. Okay, we have a settler there. They will go up. You will fortify. Okay, and we'll change the production to more settlers or to the temple. I guess we need the settlers first. Okay, some phalanxes over here as well. Fortify and change the production to settlers as well. Okay, let's go up, and you will go along the stream. This archer will go, just give me a second. I had to go and drink something because my voice was failing already. So let's go there. Ooh, and we can see something new. We have met an emissary, a Cordile Viking emissary. An emissary from Warlord Gunhild of the Vikings wishes to speak to you. Will you receive her? Yes or no? Of course, we have been looking for you for ages. I speak for she who makes mortals tremble, Warlord Gunhild of the Vikings. We know that your primitive civilization has not even discovered warrior code. We desire the secret of alphabet. Do you care to exchange knowledge with us? Well, because of the carrying costs of the research, we do not want the warrior code. It would increase our research costs for other things which we want more than the warrior code. So I will say no. We have prepared a permanent peace treaty confirming the friendship between our two peoples and fixing our mutual borders for all time. Will you sign it? Well, we are quite far away, so there is no immediate danger from the Vikings to us. So I guess we can sign the peace treaty and see if they can give us some gold in exchange. So let's sign the treaty. We affirm this treaty of eternal friendship and goodwill between the people of the Viking and Swiss civilizations. We shall withdraw our forces from your territory at once. We will have to do the same. Okay, so we can either suggest a permanent strategic alliance, which is however not a good idea, because this version of the game, the multiplayer game, has a feature where the attitude of all the civilizations turns to basically uncooperative every single turn. So even if we make an alliance with these guys, they will break it very soon. Then we can offer them some gifts to improve their attitude, which you can see right there. We will do that a little bit later when we have contact to more civilizations, and we will try to improve their attitude so that we can use another function available under this menu to either exchange knowledge, declare a war against the enemy, or share world maps. And we need the good attitude, especially for sharing the world maps. So I will not even try this now, because they will just say that they don't want to share maps with us. But I will try to demand a tribute for our patience. And they will even give us 50 gold. But I guess that will, well, change their attitude from cordial back to something else. Exactly, back to receptive. And they say they have no more time to waste with us and must attend to some other affairs of state. That's okay with us, we got our 50 gold. And we know that the Vikings are somewhere over there. That's cool. That's very cool. Now, we can actually even look at the foreign minister window now, which is available. And you can see that we have contact with one civilization. Sir, our power is supreme and our reputation is spotless. I will explain what the power and reputation are used for and good for a little bit later. But for now, at least, let's talk about these three things. The first is the attitude, and there are 7 different attitudes. The neutral one in the middle, and then 4 better and 4 worse attitudes, and that's not 7 together, that's 8, that's 9 together. So the worst ones from the neutral are uncooperative, icy, hostile, and enraged. And basically that means war. And better attitudes are receptive, then the next one is cordial, we have seen those, and above them are enthusiastic and worshipful. And to do some alliances and share things between civilizations, you have to go at least to enthusiastic, best to worshipful, to stand any chance of receiving anything from them. Then the second thing over here is the indication of the status between the two civilizations. It can be either alliance, or peace, or ceasefire, or what else can it be? No contact, or war, I guess. And the last one is the status of the embassy. So you can either have an embassy with these people or not. If you don't have the embassy, you don't have the access to the check intelligence menu, which I can click now and see if it works. No, it doesn't. No intelligence is available on this civilization at this time. We actually have to create or establish the embassy with them using a diplomat, or using some wonders of the world like Marco Polo embassy, for example, which we'll probably do because it gives us a free embassy with all 6 remaining civilizations. And I will show you the check intelligence later. If we want to speak to them, we can use this send emissary button, but it's not such a good idea to speak to them very often, especially not 2 times during the same turn. So I will not do that right now. And I guess we can continue. Let's check what we are producing. Temple is nearing completion in Zurich. It would cost 32 gold, and we have just received 50 gold from the Vikings, so let's actually complete the temple. Excellent. The rest is not so cool just yet. The attitude is fine. We are still researching in 5 turns, and currently researching writing, which should be completed when I end the turn. So let's do that. Okay. Zurich builds a temple, and the Swiss wise man discovered the secret of writing. It allows us to build those diplomats which we can use to establish embassies, and allows us to research literacy, for example, which could be our next goal. We'll see. Let's have a look at the description. The development of writing is considered one of the most important advances of civilization. The earliest form of writing were simple symbols and marks used to keep accounts and inventories. Some cultures developed pictographic symbols to tell stories and record events. Eventually, complete systems of writing were developed capable of conveying any thought that could be expressed orally. At this point, scribes replaced the oral historian as the chief keepers of records. Writing allowed the presentation of information in a form that could be reliably transmitted from person to person and made it possible for ideas, history and knowledge to be stored permanently and passed between cultures more reliably than through oral recitation. Very nice to know. I think we want to develop either horseback riding or mysticism. Yeah, horseback riding will allow us polytheism later on, which we'll need, and mysticism will improve our temples. So let's actually do the mysticism. Okay, Zurich built a temple and now they can continue. They are supporting a settler already. So I think, do you have a phalanx? No, you don't. So you need to build a phalanx as well. Okay, that's good. So here we are building a phalanx. Here we have one already. Here as well, and here too. Okay, so we just need one more phalanx in Zurich, and that will be fine. Okay, let's go up with you. You can follow the stream, and you can also follow the stream. Oh, and we have met also a neutral Carthaginian emissary. We want to speak to them as well. Cool. So, we know that your primitive civilization has not even discovered mysticism. We desire the secret of alphabet. Do you care to exchange knowledge with us? Of course. Mysticism is something we need, and they require only alphabet, so it's a perfect deal. Let's exchange the knowledge. By the way, we are currently researching the mysticism, and we have probably some science speakers in it already. But don't worry, they will be transferred to the next research, so it's pretty safe to exchange the knowledge. And they even have a horseback riding and warrior code as well, so we'll make 2 exchanges with them, because I want horseback riding and mysticism. We do not need the warrior code, but they have 2 more advances left, so we will be able to choose what we want. And they want the monarchy for that. I'm okay with that as well, no problem. Let's exchange the knowledge. And we do want horseback riding, thank you very much. We do not need the warrior code because of the carrying costs of research. Each time we research something or get it from trade or anything, our research will slow down. So I want to carefully pick what I want to research next, and I don't want warrior code just yet. So let's say no. They have also prepared a permanent peace treaty, but they are quite close to us, so I may need to attack them at some point. So I will not sign the peace treaty, and we will just have a ceasefire with them, I guess. Yeah, let's say that the terms are not acceptable. Ooh, and wow, that's cool, hey. They are probably really afraid of us because they want to pay us 150 gold to sign the peace treaty. And this is an offer which cannot be rejected. So let's sign the peace treaty. We'll find a way how to break the treaty later on. But for now, I will keep the 150 gold. Thank you very much. We affirm this treaty of eternal friendship and goodwill between the people of Carthaginian and Swiss civilizations. We shall withdraw our forces from your territory at once. Excellent. We will not ask for tribute anymore, because they are probably out of gold. And we don't want anything else to do with them, so that's fine. By the way, they are cordial, but will change to uncooperative or neutral in the next turn. I'm more than sure that's the case, just like it's the case with the Vikings, which have already turned uncooperative. Okay, but it has been 20 minutes already, so I will say bye-bye and see you next time.